comes a moment in every life when everything feels quiet. Not peaceful quiet, but the kind of quiet where the world feels heavy. The kind of quiet where doubts get louder, where your mind starts asking questions you don't want to answer. Am I enough? Is this worth it? Maybe I should just stop. And in those moments, most people do stop. Most people walk away from their dreams not because they failed, but because the darkness convinced them they would. But listen carefully. That darkness you feel, that pressure, that weight sitting on your chest at night, that is not your enemy. That is the test, because every powerful story ever written begins the same way, with someone standing alone in the dark, wondering if they have the strength to continue. Greatness is not born in comfort, it's born in those silent nights when nobody believes in you, when nobody is watching, when the only voice left in the room is your own. And that voice will ask you one question: are you gonna quit? Or are you gonna rise? Because the truth most people never understand is this: the world doesn't reward talent, it rewards endurance. There are people more talented than you who will quit tomorrow. There are people smarter than you who will give up the moment things get difficult. But the ones who win, they are the ones who stay. They stay when the motivation disappears. They stay when the results are slow. They stay when everyone else walks away, and slowly, quietly, their persistence turns into power. Think about it. Every empire you admire, every legend you respect, every person whose story inspires millions, they all had nights where they felt like giving up, but they didn't. They kept going when it was uncomfortable. They kept going when it was lonely. They kept going when the future looked uncertain. And step by step, that darkness they were afraid of became the very thing that made them strong, because pressure creates diamonds, pain creates growth, and struggle creates warriors. So if you're standing in that dark place right now, good, because that means you're exactly where transformation begins. This is the moment that separates the dreamers from the ones who actually build the dream. This is the moment where you decide who you are. Not when things are easy, but when everything inside you is tired, when the road feels endless, when the world feels silent. In that moment, you have two choices. You can close the door on your potential and live the rest of your life wondering what could have been. Or you can take one more step. Just one. Because that's how greatness works. It doesn't arrive in one giant victory. It arrives in thousands of quiet decisions to keep moving forward. One more step when you're exhausted. One more attempt when you've already failed. One more day when quitting feels easier. And eventually, those small steps turn into something powerful. Confidence, strength, unbreakable belief. One day you'll look back at this moment, this exact moment when everything felt uncertain, and you'll realize something. This was the night that built you. This was the moment you discovered your strength. This was the beginning of the person you were meant to become. So stand up, breathe, and remember who you are becoming, because the world does not belong to the fastest, or the smartest, or the luckiest. The world belongs to the ones who refuse to stop walking through the dark. And if you keep going, if you refuse to quit, if you push forward when everything inside you says stop, then one day the same darkness that tested you will be the reason the world finally sees your light. Now go. Your story isn't over. It's just beginning.